Oh, welcome fans. We are live on IWTV for the TX8 state tournament. Kicking off first round action. Danny Orion representing West Texas going up against Cosmo Orion out of El Paso. No relation. Hello fans, I'm the Professor Trent Gilbo. Alongside me, Dan Miller and Eric Badur. And guys, we are very well looking at what could have possibly been the finals here in the first round.
I can't believe that we're kicking it off with Danny versus Cosmo. The Orion boys are shooting for the stars here tonight, and you can't deny this man has a great shot at running the table.
You know, Danny Orion might be one of the favorites to take it all the way in this tournament, but we have 7 other fantastic competitors all rearing and ready to go.
First, from AustinSingles.com, representing the West Texas District, this is You Can't Deny, Danny Orion.
Well, Danny Orion was given the opportunity to represent Austin, threw it away, and said he's a West Texas boy through and through. And Danny is here to win the whole damn thing.
Now, Danny Orion opting to represent West Texas, the Amarillo Panhandle area.
Pathetic, disgusting.
I mean, even though he only lived there for a short time in his younger years of life, he's been here in the Austin area majority of his life.
He sees himself as an Amarillo guy? That's terrible.
Well, I see myself as a New York guy. So what? Be wherever the hell you want to be from.
Well, this guy's from outer space.
His opponent, making his way to the ring from El Paso, Texas, planet Earth, representing the El Paso District. He is the galaxy's greatest, Cosmo Orion.
You want to talk about a guy who's Texas wrestling through and through. Cosmo Orion has been out in El Paso building the scene. Day in and day out, he's giving it his all. And now, in this first round matchup, a match that I have been waiting to see for so long. Danny Orion, Cosmo Orion, finally one-on-one at New Texas, Texas 8 tournament.
Oh, Cosmo Orion looking to establish himself here in the state of Texas. You know, Cosmo Orion 4 years ago began training, set out to establish not only himself, but the El Paso area as a legitimate territory in the state of Texas. Tonight, I got a moment to talk with him. He is looking to not only legitimize himself, but the representation of the El Paso area here tonight and become the inaugural TX8 state champion. As you see him trying to get an early advantage on Danny here. I'm going to try and specify my Orions and call them by their first names only here.
Wow! What a head scissors, and Cosmo is rolling.
We got 2 Irish brothers having a Donnybrook in the first round of the tournament here. And as I was saying before on the tailgate, the winner of this tournament is going to have to go through 3 other combatants. And oh my God, and at this rate, I don't know how you're going to make it to the final round.
Yeah, you got to think about the wear and tear put on your body in each and every match you have here tonight. You make it to the finals. Could be either one of these men making it to the finals, but the beating that Danny Orion's already taking could play a factor, not just throughout this match, but potentially throughout this tournament.
Yeah, think about it. You get an injury, that's going to be nagging you for the entirety of this tournament.
Oh.
So you're going to have a lot on your mind. You're going to want to finish these early round matches early, and that's why I think both Orions are going for broke here.
Yeah, Danny with that big DDT. Here's a cover.
Early goings here, heavy shots, as you saw on that huge tornado DDT, trying to take out Cosmo. And I mean, the name of the game here, guys, is endurance. If a competitor here in the first round can secure a victory early on, as you mentioned, Eric, it bodes well for them for the rest of the night as this tournament continues on, as endurance is the name of the game.
Well, you got to be careful when you come in with that kinesial tape on the shoulder like Cosmo Orion has. It's just a bullseye, only a 1 count. But that KT tape holding something together there. I think Danny sees it. If endurance is the name of the game, wearing down your opponent is exactly what Danny Orion's doing here.
Well, you know, and not only that, you're going to have clashes of styles. If either one of these guys, well, with whomever of these guys wins, they're going to have a totally different matchup in the next round. Could be a bruiser, could be a mat technician. Probably not going to see 2 high flyers again. You have to watch this. Oh, no!
Double handspring. Looking for the back elbow.
Good grief. And there you see the styles right there. So alike with one another there. Both of them going for a handspring back elbow, connecting in midair. Both men down now.
Frustration on Danny Orion's face. It's evident, but I think Cosmo is seeing this as an opportunity here. And the crowd letting Danny know exactly how they feel about him, which is not good.
Well, I mean, if you remember back with the last time we were here at Bulls on Parade, Danny not making any friends whatsoever. As you mentioned before this match kicked off, Eric, Danny, a prominent figure here in the Austin area, deciding not to represent this area, an area that he has performed in for many, many years in his career, and turned his back on the Austin area.
Oh, what a boot. And in fact, performed here last night in a tag team with Cosmo Orion, and shockingly, Danny Orion turns his back and attacks Cosmo in that tag match. But Cosmo out of the way. What a boot. A sequence of moves here from Cosmo.
Now, if I may, I'm going to take a page out of your playbook here, Dan. Danny attacking Cosmo last night, Eric, could just be seeking an early advantage, you know, going after his opponent, knowing that this first round matchup was here today and trying to take out Cosmo in the early goings here. That could very well be why the kinesiology tape is on the shoulder, weakening here prior to this matchup.
Hey, feel free to take any pages out of my playbook there,
Trent. Don't get proud of yourself there.
Oh, the slip there. Looking for the reverse suplex, the slip back.
Man, who's going to get the better of this one? Cosmo Orion with some shots to the head of Danny. Oh, man! Spinning heel kick to the back of Cosmo Orion. Danny gearing up for a big shot right there. Cosmo saw it coming.
Whoa! Reverse DDT coming
Got
through.
caught.
Oh! How do these guys do it?
Here's a cover. Could Cosmo do in the first round? Oh, no! Only a 2 count as this first round matchup continues on, fans, just like we were saying. The style of Cosmo and Danny so alike here. The high flying
That's what
crash
it's all about.
At TX8 State Championship Tournament trophy. You see right there, everyone wants a shot at that because that trophy not only represents that you're the best in Texas in the TX8, you also get an opportunity at the New Texas Pro World Championship as a cover.
Oh!
Oh! I don't know if it gets much closer.
Oh, stomping down, my goodness. Danny got all of that on that stomp.
Like a sword to the back.
All the way up. Danny Orion setting him up face first.
Raging storm into the corner.
That's what you think, Danny, with something wicked in mind.
Another one to
Big
Cosmo.
boot.
Goodness.
All the way through.
Oh, shoulders, bridge. Only 2. This match continues on. Somehow, Cosmo digging deep there to kick out at 2 after an onslaught of offense from Danny Orion.
And you gotta think everybody else in this tournament in the back is wringing their hands, seeing the damage that's been done to these Orion boys.
Wonder if they're both going for broke a little too early, but it's just what this tournament means to both these men.
I mean, you see everything that they're throwing on the line here, but if you can't advance, you can't win the tournament. I mean, that's plain to say.
Yeah, I think Danny has something wicked in mind. Maybe not just trying to win, but trying to injure the competition.
Oh, what could be on the mind?
Oh, no. Looking for that short pull pile driver.
Cosmo Orion holding on to the bottom rope.
Yeah, for dear life.
Evading certain doom, and a big chop to Orion. And a big chop to Orion. And a big chop to Orion. And a shot from Danny to Cosmo.
Oh, Danny setting it up. Big suplex coming. No! Fighting his way through Cosmo. And now Danny in a precarious position.
Oh, no. Remember that textured asphalt underneath the ring here. No padding.
All the way up to the stars.
Oh,
Danny landing on his head. This first round matchup continues, and I don't know how much more they can either take.
Here comes Cosmo.
Up
middle
and
rope.
over.
Big cutter. Oh!
Good night.
Huge cutter on Danny from Cosmo.
Cover, but the cover's so slow. Cosmo's been so worn down in this match.
Oh, Danny right there. What a wherewithal of Danny Orion to get the bottom rope with his foot.
Was it wherewithal, or did Cosmo go a little too deep on that cover? Danny Orion, I mean, the ring presence of Danny getting that foot there, I can't believe it, and neither can Cosmo.
Spectacular ring awareness from Danny Orion as he is still in this matchup. Cosmo cannot believe it. And Cosmo's got to be thinking kill shot right now. Danny Orion set up.
And there you see he was pointing to the shoulder right there, that taped shoulder. I could hear him say, remember last night, trying to get some retribution on Danny Orion for the actions of last night's performance. Shots to the back now from Cosmo, just wearing down Danny even more so. Trying to prep him and get him ready to finish him off.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, no. Oh, Danny grabbing that top rope. Oh, my God. Oh, reversal on the powerbomb, dunk on the kick, the comeback.
What a sequence of events right there. Counters and reversals by both Orions. Now Cosmo off the ropes, missing a line. Snapdragon suplex by Danny. And Cosmo now seeing stars, not the ones in intergalactic space, as Danny now lining up Cosmo to put him away.
Looking for a kill shot here. Ah, running knee!
And it's all elementary from here. If Danny Orion can hit this.
Oh,
my!
DDT!
What a counter in midair!
He slips back. Here's the
Cosmo,
cover!
shoulders down. Cosmo, oh no! Only two, how did Danny kick out?
Cosmo Orion a little slow getting those shoulders down, and it may have cost him this match.
A first round matchup, our very first match of the night, and it's a barn burner at the Texas 8 tournament.
We're looking at a match of the year candidate here in the first round. If this is anything, this could be what this tournament is all about.
Folks, hashtag TX8 if you're watching.
Oh, looking for the cutter. What a block, Danny Orion. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pile driver!
Spiking him down.
Oh,
He's not done yet.
he employs this tornado over the top.
The dead end screamer from Danny Orion
And here
now.
it comes.
Neo
All the
Deadly
way
Race.
down. The cover.
Oh, shoulders up. Cosmo.
Your opening contest is still going. What a match. Well, we can't say it on the broadcast, but that's exactly how I feel. This crowd letting them
agree.
know.
Guys, I am in disbelief at the tenacity of Cosmo Orion withstanding just an unbearable amount of punishment from Orion.
But this is exactly what this trophy means to these two men. But guys, how much is going to be left in the tank of either one of these competitors, whoever comes out on top here for the next round matchup?
That's for the winner to sort out later. Right now, both of these guys want to advance.
Crack shoot!
Orion got the crack shoot on Cosmo. There's a
Mark of the
cover.
Wolf.
Danny Orion did it.
The winner of this match, and moving on in the Texas 8, Danny Orion.
Oh my God, Danny Orion. Guys, if this is anything that is yet to come here in the TX8 state tournament tonight, we are in for one wild ride here in Austin.
Does Danny Orion realize he has to keep wrestling in this tournament? What else does he have left after that match?
Well, he's going to have some left for either Exodus Prime or Jack Calloway. We're going to be getting to that matchup.
Hey, you see the bracket on your screen, fans. Danny Orion moving on. He'll be taking on the winner of Exodus Prime and Jack Calloway in the second round, or the semifinals, I should say. Well, Danny Orion needs to head to the back and recuperate after that battle that we just witnessed here at the Empire Control Room.